It looks like WWE fans shouldn't expect to see John Cena on TV anytime soon, as the date of his return might have just been revealed according to a new report from PW Insider. We're going to talk about when John Cena is going to return, what that could look like, and how that might affect the final countdown towards John Cena's last WrestleMania. We're also going to take a listen to Hulk Hogan responding to him getting booed in Los Angeles at the debut episode of Raw on Netflix. And we're going to take a look at a report that claims that The Rock is pissed about some of the reporting about him over the last couple of months. All that much more coming up right here in this video. So be sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. All right, let's begin by talking about John Cena, the man who you literally cannot see. Well, you can see him. He's right there. Anyway, John Cena and his last run, the final time, is indeed now. And he just had his last Royal Rumble ever, which he fell short. In the press conference that followed, he stated that he was going to do everything in his power to get that 17th World Championship, and that loss was going to be the catalyst of that next win. He also stated that he was going to be in the Elimination Chamber, and fans have been wondering ever since then, all right, we know he's going to be at Chamber. That's fantastic. That's great. But when is the next time we can expect to see John Cena on WWE TV? Well, it's going to be a while. This, according to a new report from PW Insider. John Cena is already back in Budapest, Hungary to film the Matchbox movie. As it currently stands, he's not expected to appear again until the Elimination Chamber show. So the Elimination Chamber show is set to be on March 1st or March 2nd. I'm going, so I should know the date by now, but I don't. Anyway, but the first weekend of March is when you can expect to see John Cena back, meaning he won't be on Raw, he won't be on SmackDown on the lead to the build. They've already announced that he has qualified for the Elimination Chamber. And one of the questions coming out of this that fans are a little bit puzzled by is the idea that Cena is not going to be on TV leading up to this show. He only made one appearance leading up to the Royal Rumble. That was indeed the Raw on Netflix show. And a lot of fans are questioning, well, Cena kind of promised this was going to be not only like a final run, but it was going to be a proper run. It was going to be like 40-something dates of John Cena. And so far, a month into the year, or sorry, at this point, it's going to be 2 months into the year, and it's going to have been 3 appearances. What gives? And the answer is pretty simple. Number one, John Cena is filming a movie in Budapest. And last time I checked, the flights from Budapest to the United States, on a weekly basis even, in the middle of a movie shoot, that is something that is a logistical nightmare to try to figure out week to week. So it makes sense for Cena to kind of hold off on appearances as much as possible. Of course, show up for the big shows. You can expect him at WrestleMania. You can expect him at PLEs and all that. But for the next couple of months, I would not expect Cena to have a weekly presence on WWE TV. Now, that might change in the few weeks leading up to Mania, but outside of that, he's filming movies, he's busy with outside projects. But I do think that as the year progresses, the year goes on, we will see more and more of Cena, especially leading up to his final pay-per-view, his final event, I don't know what they're going to call it. Maybe it's a Time's Up pay-per-view. But regardless, that's when you can expect to, I think, see the Cena stuff ramp up on a week-to-week basis. Like, they're going to plug John Cena's final Raw, John Cena's final SmackDown, John Cena's final NXT, even though he was never on the brand. Hell, they might bring back Velocity and be like, John Cena's final Velocity. Yes, it's so big that they brought back Velocity for one night only. They could do it. But I think logistically, it is, though, in all honesty, a bit of a nightmare to plan all that stuff. Like, at the end of the day, John Cena is not going to stop making movies. He's not going to stop making content. But I think as the year goes on, look for him to be a lot more involved in the week-to-week television of WWE. Someone who, thank God, is not involved on the week-to-week television of WWE, though, is Hulk Hogan, who got booed on the Raw Netflix debut episode in infamous fashion in the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles. And now Hulk Hogan has actually responded to this infamous incident of him getting booed. And here is what he had to say about this on the Pat McAfee show, by the way.
You got to realize, last time I ran hard in L.A., I was a bad guy. I was Hollywood Hogan, man. I was riding dirty with the boys, Nash and Hall, and we were spray painting people and crotch shotting everybody and started out with the Too Sweet stuff. So last time I was there, I was a heel.
All right. Well, we are going to get copyright stricken if I play any more of that. But as you saw there, it cut immediately to a clip of Hogan in Los Angeles in WrestleMania 21 interrupting Muhammad Hassan doing a beatdown, which was, ironically enough, the night after Hogan in Los Angeles was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. My point is, people, Hulk Hogan was in LA as a good guy well after the NWO disbanded. Because, look, the original version of the NWO, that stuff stopped in like 98, 99, all right? Then there were a couple of years it didn't come back until 2002. I don't know what Hulk Hogan's talking about. My point is, Hulk Hogan is a liar. He is a damn liar. This is genuinely one of the most damning lies out there, bro. Like an insane dude. An insane dude. Yeah. But Hulk Hogan, yeah, I don't know. Just stop, bro. Nobody believes your lies. Nobody believes a word that comes out of your mouth, bro. Come on now. Like here's the thing, and they go into this thing where they're like, oh, he got well, you think the politics had anything to do with it? Oh no, brother, I got booed because the NWO. Like, this dude is such a carny, bro. Like, what in the name of carny, bro? Like, come on. Anyway, let's move on to bigger and better things. Let's talk about the final boss of WWE, The Rock. A lot has been made about The Rock in recent months. There was talk originally of maybe they're building up between him and Cody Rhodes, a feud going up to Mania. Maybe they're building up between him and Roman. Doesn't look like either of those things are happening. Of course, the infamously reported Moana reshoots are set to start in the spring, which will likely keep him out of action from WWE. And we are getting insight from Dave Meltzer for Wrestling Observer Radio about this situation, specifically how The Rock is kind of mad about how news has been leaking in WWE. Quote, November and December, when everybody started reporting it, and I kind of heard, oh my God, Dwayne's mad that everybody's reporting it. He doesn't want this out. And one person said, I bet he does the show now just because he's so mad that everyone's reporting it. I mean, and then Dave goes on to say, I mean, if he's too busy and he's got other projects, he's not going to be able to do it. My gut on him is that if he didn't have other projects, he'd do it. The guy loves pro wrestling. No matter what you think, I can tell you for sure the guy loves pro wrestling. If he has the time to do it, he sure as hell wants to be a part of this period of pro wrestling. We saw that firsthand last year when The Rock brought in the Final Boss gimmick, arguably the most complete version of The Rock in WWE. And as far as like him being mad, I mean, I think there is that frustration. It's frustrating when anything big leaks in WWE. And especially for a guy like Dwayne Johnson, whose entire image is so very carefully prepared, whose entire vibe is very put together. I think when things are out of your control and you're hearing this reporting that is, obviously not stuff that you generally want out there, if you're The Rock, you want there to be speculation about what you're going to do. You want there to be people talking about, man, is The Rock going to wrestle Cody? Is he going to wrestle Roman? Is he going to wrestle Jacob Fatu? You want that out there because it builds that mystique and it keeps the spotlight on you. It's a large part, regardless of them not having a plan, why The Rock appeared at Bad Blood just to be there. It's to remind you that I'm still around, I'm still relevant. Because if I'm still relevant in pro wrestling and that's like the base, I'm still going to be relevant everywhere else. And it adds to the spark of his career right now. So that's kind of where that is with The Rock, man. And look, I mean, be a little mad too if I was trying to work people and it didn't work out. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments section though. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about Hulk Hogan's damn lie that LA was marking out about him being in the NWO in 2025? And also let me know what you guys think about the John Cena news and so much more in the comment section. I want to hear from you. Also, be sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Until next time, be happy, be healthy, and as always, keep it real.